Previously on Water Rats.
Come on now, hold on, just hold on for me, okay?
Anything that's got a bearing on Rachel's death either goes to me or to Silver. Is that clear?
Hope there's no problem with that, Jack.
No, it's no problem. Where were you, Mick?
I was with Susie Abramovich.
You think that
I don't know what I think. I've got this feeling that your Indonesian friend's done a cut a deal with you to take me out of the equation.
Just find Axe.
That's Axe Gravel, the water taxi driver.
Either he's the killer or he knows who did it.
We both thought the place was empty. I checked, she checked. I got nothing to feel guilty about.
You called all the shots. You're the one who said, let's go in. You're the one who said, screw waiting for backup. Yeah, you, Jack, you.
Illegal passports. Who supplies them? Who to? All this shit is the reason why she's dead, mate. So I want to find out all about all this shit so I can find out about this.
VKG to Pole Air and all water police units. There's a report of an armed robbery in progress aboard tourist cruiser Moondance. It's adrift off Ball's Head. All units proceed to scene immediately but approach with caution. The number of offenders is unknown, but they are reported to be armed and dangerous.
That's them.
Polisi datang! Polisi datang! Ayo, cepat lari!
They're taking off, Tommy.
Come on, get ready!
Both offenders are armed and wearing masks. We are in pursuit.
This is the Sydney Water Police! Cut your engines now! I repeat, cut your engines now! This is the Sydney Water Police! Cut your engines now!
No, they gotta play games with us, Tommy.
There's lots of bags over the side.
DKG Sydney Water Police, this is Police Source Nemesis. The two offenders have beached their craft off Tower Bay and are now on foot. Request Mothman Patrol at 10. Johnson, get up here. Throw the fender, Gavin.
Yep.
Keep in contact.
This is Police Launch Nemesis. We're going to need the divers out here.
Kevin. It's plastic.
Listen, I've told you I don't want you in here.
That's a simple question.
You were told to stay out.
What sort of Superman crap are you homicide guys trying to pull?
Listen, if you don't stop coming in here hassling everyone, I'll have your ass kicked from here to Christmas.
Listen, Rachel Goldstein was my partner, and I got a vested interest in knowing
No, you got an emotional interest, not a very controlled one. That's the door.
Jack, my office. Now.
What is this, a circus?
Hey, Joe, he's a bit stressed, all right?
Yeah, aren't we all?
How many times are we going to do this stupid dance, Jack?
Look, all I asked...
I asked you to keep your distance. Everything is under control. You want to know something? You come to me. You don't go barging in there. You got that? You got that, Jack?
Yeah, I got it.
This morning, the boat crew attended an armed robbery on the luxury cruiser, the Moon Dance. We'll be mooring at Iron Cove Wharf in about 10 minutes. On you and Riley over there, talk to the passengers.
It's not under control, is it?
Sorry?
This investigation. There's no new leads, there's no developments, he's going nowhere.
What are you saying here? You're saying I don't know what I'm doing?
Jeff, I was there. I'm the last person who should be taken off this case.
Jack, I'm not going down that road again. You're too close to it. End of story, all right? Clean yourself up. You look like something the cat dragged in.
Look, Chief, you want to cut him some slack. I mean, Jack's had it tough, you know.
I knew Rachel a hell of a lot better than he ever did, so don't you ever talk to me about doing it tough. He's either part of this command or he is not.
So what's with this whiteboard and the muster,
Jack,
mate?
don't do
Hasn't
this to
changed
me.
in 3 days.
Look,
De
Jack,
Silva hasn't got
on
one
top
new
of things. Will you
suspect.
take my
has he?
word for
Yes,
it?
yeah, sure.
Your problem is you're paranoid. You think I'm hiding something from you.
Yeah, right. So I'm right, eh? He's got no new leads. There's nothing going on.
Jack, I'm sick of this, all right? Everyone's flat out. No one's going to drop an investigation into a murdered cop. Especially Rachel.
Yeah, except De Silva. He's only running on 2
Silver's not in
cylinders.
charge. Jeff's in charge, so we've got nothing to worry about, okay? Will you just, for once, just drop this for 1 second?
Hey, Tom, how are you? What's up?
Well-planned job. 2 gunmen wearing masks. One of the guns we found, it was plastic. Gavin and Taylor are getting details down on what was taken.
What type of boat's this?
Oh, it's a harbour cruiser, private operations, scenic tours, you know, topping of the market stuff.
Yeah, a bunch of wankers.
So the men picked their mark, did they?
Oh, it's a strange thing. None of the gunmen spoke English. They all spoke in some sort of Asian language, but nobody's really sure.
This is the captain.
Don Malthouse, this is Detective Senior Constable Mick Riley, Detective Senior Sergeant Jack Christie.
Jack, why don't you talk to the captain? I'll take some statements from the passengers, okay?
Hey. Excuse me. You treat me like the junior officer again, right? I'll tear your arm off, I'll shove it down your throat. You got it? Me, Sergeant, you constable. You got the mail?
Just making
you got
a
the mail?
suggestion.
Yes, I got the mail, Jack.
Did Taylor say it was?
About 5 metres. Come on, Woodsy, it's got to be the only airline bag down there.
There's something up ahead, Dave.
Golly. Hey.
Well, there's going to be a couple of pissed-off crooks out there.
Yeah, well, you'd think if they went to the trouble of doing a job like this, they'd take better care of their loot.
Yeah, our jail's full of stupid crooks, Woodsy.
Eh? What do you reckon this is worth?
About 5 to 10 in the slammer if you don't take it off.
What is it?
It's an ATM receipt.
Yeah? Well, it probably fell out of one of the wallets.
No, it was separate. It was in the side pocket.
Hey, Jack. Got a list of all the stuff that was stolen, cash, jewellery, that sort of thing, about 20 grand's worth.
Ah, sounds like a good morning's work.
Yeah, look, I got a theory. I don't think these guys were professionals, you know? I mean, they weren't calm about it at all. They were running around and screaming and carrying on like first-timers.
Well, they've been reading the psychology books again, Sykesy.
Look, they had toy guns, Jack. I mean, if you're planning to do a job with a gun, then you've got to be prepared to use it, haven't you? I don't think they were out hurting anyone. That's my theory, anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. He's right. If you pack a weapon, you got to be prepared to use it. So whoever killed Rachel didn't go to the power station armed. They used a piece of glass.
Yeah, it was a weapon of opportunity, we know that.
Which means they weren't expecting any trouble.
So if they weren't expecting anybody, why did they change their meeting place at the last minute?
Look, they went unarmed because they didn't want to get into any deeper water.
Only that they did.
Yeah, but why? I mean, why didn't they just do a bolt? Right? You know why? Because Rachel recognised them.
So it could have been Axe, the courier you followed?
No, it wasn't Axe. I mean, what would Axe care if Rachel recognised him, right? He knew we were there. There's no value in him killing a copper.
Yeah, but Jack, we're not quite sure if there was anybody other than Axe at the power station.
There had to be. I reckon Axe was long gone.
Well, if he's innocent, why did he disappear?
Because he's scared shitless of whoever it was that killed Rachel.
Good morning, Sydney.
Taylor,
Yeah.
can you get me Rachel's case files for the past 5 years?
It'll all be on cops, Jack.
No, they won't have the reports. I just need to know who she's locked up.
That's
Come on.
going to take me ages. Besides, I thought you weren't supposed...
You got a problem with that? Come on.
No, I'll do it later.
Hey, where you going?
I want to speak to Mick.
No, he's upstairs. Don't go up there.
Well, then you better get him down here before I kick up the biggest stink you've seen in this place.
Yeah, wait here. I'll get him. Right?
I was asleep. Naked. That is not the best look when you've got a bunch of cops screaming down your door at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, well, a cop's been murdered. There's a lot of heat on everywhere, and everybody's a bit toey, all right?
All right, that makes it all right, does it, huh? They hassled the crap out of me for over an hour about what I knew about Rachel Goldstein and who killed her.
And what did you tell them?
That's all you care about, isn't it?
Yeah, but down where you love, you're scaring the fish.
Does every bastard around here think he's a comedian?
I had no choice, all right?
What do you think I told him? I told him exactly what I told you, nothing. But you didn't believe me, did you? So you had to go dob me into homicide.
I had no choice. The boat that you were on was registered in Indonesia. A job that Rachel was looking at had Indonesian connections. We had to get it checked out. I had no choice.
I explained all of that to you.
No, Susie. As a matter of fact, you didn't explain anything to me.
Right, well, I shouldn't have to. You know the problem here? You don't trust me. And if you don't trust me, we don't have anything.
I had to be sure.
You know, people told me I was crazy to hang out with a cop. I should have listened to them.
Hey, Jack, I got something for you.
All right. Yeah, what?
It's an ATM receipt. We got it in the side pocket of the bag we got from the robbery this morning.
All right. I'll look after it for you.
You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You look like shit, that's all.
Yeah, at least I look better in the past.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Jeff.
Aren't they Rachel's files?
Yeah, she just had a few loose ends. I'm just...
Have they got anything to do with the armed rob?
No.
I gave you a job to do, Jack. Give the files to De Silva and just get on with it. All right?
Helen! You busy?
Yes, why?
Oh, look, I've just got a amount of paperwork to do on that stick-up this morning. I wonder if you can do me a favour.
Jack, really, I've got a lot to do.
The guy that's recovered this receipt from the bag that Crooks dropped overboard in the drink, right? I just wonder if you could chase it up, see who owns it.
Jack, really, I've got...
Thanks, Helen.
Hey, Joe, you've already spoken to Susie Abramovich, I hear.
Yeah, sure. You gave us a lead. We checked it out. What, you want to come with us, is that it? You really think that's a good idea?
No, you could have told me what you got.
Well, the report's out there. You can read it.
What, are you going to chase her up or not?
Why?
Oh, just so I can sleep a little bit better.
You were duffing her.
I don't think it's any of your business what I was doing to Silver.
Well, she's the one who brought it up. I mean, the name she called you wouldn't hear in a stick, maybe.
Well, it's history, isn't it?
Yeah, good move. Cops associating with prostitutes, not a good look.
She's off the game, Joe. You're such a hard case, you're born that way.
Look, she was a dead end, Mick. Her story checked out. She's got nothing to do with it. Thanks anyway.
All that for me?
No. No, Hawker said I'm not allowed to get anything else of Rachel's out of the archives for you.
All right, no problem.
Listen, if there's anything else I can do... Mister.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going out, Jack. I'm going to the pub. You want to come?
No, I'll keep it this.
No, you work too late.
No, I just think I'm onto something.
Hey, what's this?
Well, this is the interview that Rachel and I did with Axe Grevel.
Oh, that vanishing courier.
Yeah, look what he said about how he got involved in the passport scam. He was approached by a woman. She asked if I was interested in doing some runs for extra cash. She had good boobs. I remember the boobs.
Well, maybe she was a go-between. She wasn't the brains of the outfit.
Well, yeah, so she could lead us to whoever that is. She and Rachel could have crossed paths, you know. See, I got a whole lot of possibilities to deal with this. Right, there's a Joan Barlow, fraud, released 12 months ago. Gina Simmons, demand money with menace. It's worth.
And they got great boobs.
Well, yeah, it's worth a try.
You run this past Jeff.
Well, no, I haven't got anything yet. At this stage, it's just a theory. You know?
Okay, well, just if you got anything.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll pass it on if I. Yeah.
Don't work too hard, Jack. All right.
Come on now, hold it. Just hold on for me, okay?
This is Jack Christie. I'm not in my office at the moment, but if you'd like to leave a message, I'll call you when I get in. If it's urgent, please call 000.
Axe Grevel. I need to talk to you.
Yeah, hello, I'm here.
Is that Christie?
Yeah, it's me.
Now, I know you think that I killed her, but I swear I didn't do it. I wasn't the only one there. It was them.
Okay, Axe, just give me a name.
No, I can't. Look, I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. I've been offered 50 grand to disappear.
Axe, where are you?
No, not now. Not now. I'm probably being watched. Listen, I'm meeting up with my contact tomorrow morning at 11 on the 8th floor of the Bridge Street car park. If you go there, you'll get your killer. But don't show yourself until I give you the signal. I'll light up a cigarette.
Axe, just give me a description.
I can't. I told you, look, I never saw them. They just give me the stuff to pick up and that's it. I've got to go. They're probably watching me. I've got to go.
Listen, the account number on the ATM receipt belongs to a Tutub Ramakan.
I thought Christie was looking into that.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
Oh, is that right? Well, why wasn't I told?
Well, why not? You're up to your ears in a murder investigation. This has nothing to do with it, so...
What have you found out?
OK, no one by that name was registered on the cruiser. There's nothing on cops.
Right. So you're thinking maybe one of the gunmen?
There's got to be a connection. It's an Indonesian name, and that matches the description the boat crew brought in.
Indonesian? You got an address?
Yes, a flat in Leichhardt.
Excellent. OK, get the boat crew. Tell them to go over there, just making a routine inquiry, you know? See what they turn up. Get them to take Christie with them as well.
Well, he's not here.
Well, where is he?
Perhaps he's followed your advice, taken a couple of days off.
I doubt it. Has he phoned in?
No.
Oh, Jack.
I don't know, Helen. I haven't seen him all morning.
Well, the boss is not going to be happy. He wanted him in on this recce, chasing up the ATM receipts. Do you know where he is?
Yeah, he might have slept in. He was working pretty late last night.
Ah.
Can you give him a call on mobile?
Yeah. So what's it like working with him these days?
It's fine.
Yeah, Christie.
Hey, Jack, it's Mick. Where are you?
Oh, out and about. What's happening?
Helen's got a lead on that ATM receipt they fished out of the water. Jeff wants you in on this one.
I can't do it this morning, mate. You cover for me. I'll catch up.
What are you doing?
I'm having a massage. Great stress relief.
Geez, Jack, would you just get in here, please?
Hey, you know what? I've been thinking about you and Susie, you know? There's not a woman alive who doesn't love flowers.
Jack, look, for Christ's sake, will you just get in here, please?
I'll see you.
So will I tell Tommy to wait for him or what?
I think you're going to be waiting a while. He's going to take the morning off. Might want to get Sykesy in on this one.
So you really think Jack went off for a massage?
I don't know. Actually, I don't want to know.
3. Wait, you want to do the talking here?
What, do you?
No, it's fine. I'll just stand back here and look good.
Good morning, sir. Senior Constable Tavita. This is Senior Constable Sykes, Sydney Water Police. Are you Mr. Tutu Paramkan? Look, we're making a routine inquiry about a noise complaint we received from one of your neighbours this morning. Have you heard any loud music in the building today?
Maaf, saya tidak mengerti.
You don't speak English?
Tidak.
Look, I'm really sorry to have bothered you. Thank you very much.
Search warrant?
Definitely.
Jeff, the man who opened the door fits the description of one of the gunmen.
I thought they were wearing masks.
Similar height, weight, didn't speak any English. So they want your permission to get a search warrant.
No problem. Organise backup if you need it.
Excuse me, sir? Do you have anything that I can get for $40? Any roses? Oh, that'd be good. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Will they get there by today? Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Zax, Greville, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, hello, I'm here.
Is that Christy?
Yeah, it's me.
Now, I know you think that I killed her, but...
Any word from Christy?
Yeah, he's actually taking the morning off.
Oh, excellent. When we get Rachel's replacement, we might give him a week off. Tavita's organised a search warrant for that flat in Leichhardt. There's the address. Get onto it.
Thanks, Chief. Pick it up, Jack. Pick it up. Bloody idiot.
Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Take a look at your car. Get the kids out. Is this your stuff? Is that yours? Is that yours? Take him away, Foxy. Yeah.
He says he's never seen the bag before.
This bag was found in your car containing this jewellery which was stolen in a robbery yesterday morning. Now, what can you tell me about that robbery and where were you at that time?
Di mana anak saya? Saya ingin berjumpa dengan mereka. Mereka apakah baik-baik saja?
To know that they're all right. No, you can't. You've got to answer these questions first. The kids are fine, they're being looked after.
Tadi saya sudah bilang, saya tidak tahu apa-apa. Dan mana anak istriku? Dan apa yang akan terjadi dengan kita di sini?
Like he said before, he doesn't know anything about it. He wants to know where his family is and what's going to happen to them.
That's what he's just said to me.
That's what he just said.
And you expect me to believe that, Peter?
She wants to know if you're going to put Ali in jail. Where are you going to take Hang on. Ali. Is that your husband's name? Apakah Ali itu suami anda?
We found this passport in your belongings. Your husband's name on this passport is Tutup Ramakan.
Di dalam paspor suami anda tertulis bahwa namanya adalah Tutup Ramakan.
Saya tidak bisa bicara dengan siapapun atau bilang kepada siapapun. Kalau saya bilang kepada mereka, dia akan membunuhnya.
She says if she tells you anything, her husband will be killed. If you want to keep your husband safe, you've got to talk to us.
Yeah, Jeff, it's Jack here. Yeah, I got some information for you. Shit.
Where's the silver?
That's the room, I think.
So they paid $10,000, their life savings, to a local agent who organised their passage here. Once they arrived, the whole family were given false passports.
So could this be the same scam that Jack and Rachel were looking into before Rachel was killed?
Gotta be. And the guy who organised the passports, he didn't just take their money either.
Oh, yeah?
Now, a couple of months after they got here, the husband and the brother were stood over. They were told that if they didn't partake in a couple of stick-ups, then they'd be given up to immigration and deported.
So this guy's recruiting gangs for hold-ups too?
People that can't say no.
Do you have a name, Helen?
I do. Driscoll. Charlie Driscoll.
I'm not familiar with that one, doesn't ring a bell.
Runs the Wildcat Club, got form as long as your arm. Malicious wounding, you name it. Have a look through there. Spent about as much time in jail as out.
Did Rachel ever arrest him?
Yeah, look, I'm going to find that out now. And it's not a he, it's a she.
What?
Charlie Driscoll's a woman. Yep, Blakemore.
So what is it with you, Jack? Eh? I don't know. What, you want IA crawling all over you? What is it?
You think I caused this? You think I knew this crap was going to go down?
That's bullshit.
What are you, a private investigator? You're running your own bloody race now, is that
If
it?
you don't mind, Joe, I'll do the reprimanding around here. It's my
Axel
call.
Gravel had plenty of chance to spill his guts. He could have phoned either of you.
Exactly, precisely, and that's just the point. He didn't. He phoned you.
That's right, and I called you.
Yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes before it happened. I mean, you knew, Jack. We had no hope of getting
Yeah,
here.
and that's why I came, Jeff.
Hey, all right. What time did he contact you?
I don't know. He left a message on my machine.
Yeah. How'd he get hold of your number?
Oh, bugger if I know.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to come up with something better than that for the IA.
Yeah? Well, I think you'll find it's up to me to contact IA, Joe, not you.
Look, I don't give a bugger who calls him. The thing is, ultimately, this comes back to you. All right? Deadwood, mate. Doesn't do great things for your command.
So what are you going to? Are you going to drop me in it?
I don't know. What do you expect me to do? I mean, you brought this on yourself, Jack. Take some sick leave. Put a form on my desk saying that you're overstressed, and I'll sign it. Is that all right with you, Jack?
You've really blown it now, Jack.
If I'd have been faster, I could have saved him. I could have found out who killed Rachel.
Yeah, but now we've got nothing.
Well, we're not the experts, but if they were found on illegal immigrants, they could well be forgeries.
So do you think they could have been done by the same people who did the last batch?
Well, we'll have to send them back to the passport office in Canberra to find out for sure.
How's the internal investigation coming along?
Oh, just that the federal police are involved. I mean, they've been crawling all over our offices as well. Guess it's a slow business. You people know all about bureaucracy?
Miss Scottsdale, we've lost an officer. It's not a piece of paper. You think you people would pull your fingers out?
OK, look, thanks for coming in. We've finished with the wife and the kids, so you can take them when you're ready.
Oh, Biggie, thanks. Hey, Jack.
How you doing?
I heard the message on the machine. You left part of your conversation you had with Axe on it.
Did you wipe it?
Yeah. Why didn't you tell me about it?
You would have only told me to go and see Hawker, so why didn't you?
Jack, all I know is that Axe called, okay? And I thought you could handle it. Look, all you had to do was pass the information on to me. He'd still be alive, and we'd know a little bit more about them, okay?
Which was nothing, right? He didn't even have a name. He didn't even have the description of the guy he was going to meet. He'd never met him.
If it was a guy.
What do you mean?
Well, we did a raid on one of the houses of the guy who did the cruiser. We came up with some fake passports and a name. Charlie Driscoll. She's into the scam up to her neck. You know her?
Oh, yeah, I know her. So my theory about a woman was right. I was on the right track.
Yeah. Will you just do me a favour, please, Jack? Will you let me know what's going on? Because if you dig yourself into a hole, then I can at least help take you out of it. All right. How far back do you reckon we should be looking?
Ah, Driscoll's been around forever. She's got form going back to the mid-'80s. The name came up yesterday. I mean, if De Silva knew what he was doing, he would have had everyone under the...
You telling me how to do my job again, Christie?
No, I think I'll let Jeff do that.
Sergeant Brian Walsh, Internal Affairs, wants to see you tomorrow morning.
Good. Looking forward to it.
Hawker was bloody right. You do have him. You're doing your best to screw up this investigation, aren't you? First you lose our best suspect, then you haul out Goldstein's old files and you sit on him.
So why are these still here? What have you been doing?
Don't forget, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And I'd have a shave if I were you.
Thanks for the tip.
Mick, bring the rest of those down, will you? That is if you're still part of this investigation.
Sure. Sorry, Jack. If I find anything on Driscoll, I'll let you know, okay?
Hey, you don't have to. Give this to De Silva, earn yourself some points. See, Rachel locked Driscoll up for demand money with Menace in 1991. My theory just keeps getting better all the time, I reckon. Want to come for a drive?
Where? What for?
Well, you said you'd never met Charlie Driscoll before. Here's your chance.
Oh, De Silva
hey,
and the...
You wanted me to keep you clued into what I'm doing? Well, that's what I'm doing. Taylor, I'm out for a while. Any calls if they can get me on the mobile.
No worries, Jack.
Hey, Jack, wait up.
Well...
Hey, Susan.
How's things?
Fine, okay, yeah, or whatever. How about you?
You really think a lousy bunch of flowers is going to make a difference after what you did to me? Got tickets on yourself, Mick. Contact me again and I'll put an AVO out on you. Okay?
Do you want me to put him in water for you?
Yeah, that'd be nice, Taylor. Thank you.
They got in there, right? And they've been told that Charlie's not there. So he's going to sit there and wait until she turns up. She'll turn up and then he'll front her and he'll ask for some help with his inquiries and she'll tell him to get stuffed. Then he's going to get back into that car, right? Like the piss-weak little ponce that he is, yeah? And
bald-headed knucklehead that he is, and he's going to drive away.
What would you do, Jack?
Me, I'd load her up with a bag of coke, use some leverage on her. Yeah, I would. I'm just joking.
No, I'm not laughing.
Dishes. Hey, look at that. Mutton dressed as lamb. Right, I told you.
So you reckon she could have killed Rachel?
Without batting an eyelid.
Yeah, Riley.
Yeah, it's Helen. Mick, get over to immigration as soon as possible, will you? Tara Scottsdale just phoned. She wants to talk to you about the passport she picked up this afternoon.
According to the passport office, this is what gave the game away. Okay, you see with the photo there, where it's attached, there are marks where the laminate that they've put over the first page has been pulled away so another photo can be put in its place.
So these have all been recycled?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. These aren't genuine originals. They're forgeries to start with.
How do you know that?
Well, the tests that the passport office ran revealed faint traces of a stamp that was put on them, and the stamp is one of ours. Whenever we take illegal immigrants into custody who've got false passports, what we do is we take their passports, we stamp them, and then we send them away to be destroyed.
And who's responsible for that?
Well, Graham is. Graham Denton. But he's not here. I went to ask him about all this. But his desk is being cleared out, and one of the secretaries said she saw him leaving the building with his
Get on the phone, organise a warrant. This doesn't involve you, Christie.
Jack, I'll go with Jack.
Thought I told you to piss off, Christie.
Yeah, screw you, the silver.
Jack, what are you doing here? Take the left flank.
Cut!
John!
Stop the car, man!
Get out of the car! Turn the engine off! Get out!
All right, I take it!
Get out of the car! Get your hands on your head!
You're right, you've got a warrant to search your house, Denton, but I think we might start with the car. What do you got in the boot?
It's nothing.
What's all this song and dance? I just want to talk to you, Mr. Denton.
It's just clothes, you know. I'm going on a holiday.
What are these?
So how long have you been stealing the forged passports for?
About 18 months.
Why'd you do it?
I got contacted. I told I'd be paid $2,000 for each one.
Who are you selling them to?
Oh, I can't.
Just a name?
Look, if she finds out I told, she'll kill me.
Oh, I don't think you're going to have to worry about that, Mr. Denton, not where you're going. So what about a name, eh?
Charlie Driscoll.
And why do you think she picked you?
I just assumed it was random. If I said no, she would have tried someone else.
So your job in all of this was to hold on to the false passports that you recovered from the illegal immigrants. Is that correct, Mr. Denton?
Yes, she supplied me with photos and false names, and I doctored them up.
And then you gave them back to her?
No, it was a courier.
So you got a name or a description?
Well, no, I don't know. There were different ones. I mean, when I had about 30 or so, I'd call a mobile number and somebody'd come and get them.
That's about 60 grand a time.
It was more money than I'd ever seen in my life.
How many times did you do this, Mr. Denton?
At first, every couple of months. And then I started to get worried. I had all this money and I didn't know what to do with it. No, I couldn't put it in the bank. So I tried to back out. She wouldn't let me. She said if I didn't keep up my end of the deal, she'd break my legs and give me up to the police.
Do you recognise this man, Mr. Denton?
No, who's he?
Well, he was a courier. What do you know about a power station in White Bay that was used as a drop-off point for the passports?
Nothing. What do you mean, was?
What do you know about the death of Detective Rachel Goldstein?
Well, it's just what I've read in the papers. I mean, has that got something to do with all this?
Answer the question.
All I know is what I read in the papers. I didn't have anything to do with it.
Would you be prepared to testify against Charlie Driscoll?
No, I couldn't.
It's a shame, because that'd be a great help to us.
Look, she'll kill me. She killed this courier too, hasn't she? And I'll be next. You've got to protect me, please. Don't let her kill me.
Yeah, Charlie Driscoll, unexpected.
Come over.
Miss Charlie Driscoll, Detective Michael Riley.
This is my lawyer, Detective Colin Phipps.
Well, this way up the stairs, please. Those two gentlemen aren't allowed in the interview room. Tommy, take care of them, please.
Take a seat, gentlemen.
Mrs. Driscoll's here.
We have a witness that says that you've been supplying forged passports to illegal immigrants from Asia. Is this true?
No comment.
What do you know about a power station in White Bay being used as a drop-off point for those passports?
No comment.
What do you know about a man called Graham Denton?
No comment.
What do you know about a man called Axe Greville?
No comment.
What do you know about the death of Detective Rachel Goldstein?
No comment.
Where were you last Thursday evening?
I was at my club, the Wildcat in King's Cross. I opened around 6 and I stayed until closing at 3 the next morning. My assistant Warren Tyson will vouch for that, along with about 50 or 60 customers.
If that's everything, detectives, I trust you won't require my client any longer.
You're dead.